Is LeBron right about them needing Isaiah Thomas?
Well, listen, they need Isaiah Thomas, so I'm not going to say he's right because they have to rely on the return of Isaiah Thomas. There's no question about that. But what I don't like, what I'm hearing from LeBron James is, once again, the narrative. I bring up the narrative issue. No excuses. I don't want to hear excuses. You got the oldest team in the league. This is the sixth year over the last 8 seasons that LeBron has been on one of the top 5 oldest teams in the NBA. Why? Because when you're pursuing championships and you're the greatest player in the world and you say that you need help, they bring experience on your roster, which compromises your youth, which elevates the urgency of titles. And there's nothing wrong with it because he's doing the right thing by playing it that way because that serves his purpose and to his advantage. But it doesn't escape the reality that nobody wants to hear these excuses. The fact of the matter is this. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the oldest team in the league. The average age is 30. They have lost to teams. They have given up 112 points or more in 10 consecutive games. They can't guard you, Max, right now. That's how bad they have been. They have given up those points to the Bulls, the Knicks, the Hawks, the Brooklyn Nets. They're not defending. They look like they're lollygagging around. They're playing with no sense of urgency. J.R. Smith, we're applauding now and having ready to damn near throw a parade because he's scoring in double figures a couple of games, but he's still averaging 7 points on 34% shooting. The first 11 of the last 12 games, he shot 33%. These are not impressive numbers, and he's not the only one. You've got Dwayne Wade. You need more production from him, but he was willing to compromise himself from being in the starting lineup because of the sensitivity issues involving J.R. Smith, and as a result, that's compromised the team. And now you're talking about potentially adding a body to it once Isaiah Thomas comes back. And keep in mind that once Isaiah Thomas returns, you're talking about a team that's 9, 10, 11 deep, depending on what direction the Tyronn Lue wants to go in. Isaiah Thomas has averaged 30 minutes a game for his career. 3 times in 7 complete seasons, he's averaged better than 30 minutes, okay? He's looking for a new contract, which means he's going to want to play and needs to play in order to get his money. It's just a bad situation right now, and it seems to be getting worse, and LeBron James is pointing that out too early, which is giving the team excuses for doubts. But I'm not going to let them have any excuses because they got enough talent. I don't want any excuses.
Is LeBron right about Isaiah Thomas? No, LeBron is wrong. Of course they need to rely on Isaiah Thomas coming back. Of course he can't do it all by himself, but that's a straw man. That's like LeBron. A straw man is you set up an argument that's easy to overcome, right? No one's claiming, as LeBron knows, that one guy can do it all by himself. Not even LeBron James, who, by the way, statistically, in terms of the advanced stats, according to 538.com's podcast, the advanced stats, LeBron's having the best season of his career. Defensively, Stephen, as we see with veteran teams, particularly with LeBron leading them in recent years, they don't start playing defense right away. They save their legs. They get that going as the season progresses. And by the way, they never quite get it going in recent years the way they did in previous years, teams that LeBron James was on. But no one's saying, LeBron, that Isaiah is going to do it all by himself. What everyone is saying who watches this stuff, what I am saying here, is that Isaiah is the thing that can put you over the top because the Cavs need another ball handler who can get to the paint, who can create, who can, when he gets to the paint, either finish or make a good decision with the ball, and who can shoot. In short, who can do a lot of the same things Kyrie Irving could do offensively, and that is Isaiah Thomas. And if Isaiah doesn't get it together physically by the end of the season, with enough time to get his legs under him and play in the playoffs, the Cavs ain't going to do anything. And if he can, they will get out of the East. But let me tell you what LeBron is doing. LeBron knows he has to get everyone else going because other than LeBron James and Kyle Korver, no one else is producing on the team. So when LeBron says we can't leave it up to Isaiah, the real message is to everyone else on the team. Huh?
Kevin Love's not producing? Kevin Love's not producing?
No, Kevin Love's not producing.
I think Kevin Love has had some pretty damn good. I think Kevin Love has had some pretty damn good games.
No, in fact, LeBron's playing out of his mind. Kyle Korver's playing well, and no one else is playing well on the team. That's who LeBron's talking to. Hey, everybody else, except for me, Can you guys get it together? Because if you think you're just going to wait for Isaiah to come back and Isaiah and me are going to do the whole thing, it ain't going to work that way.
You're giving LeBron a pass. He's either the leader or he's not. We know what he can do as a talent, but he's either the leader or not. You got the oldest experienced squad in the NBA. They're old enough. They're experienced enough. They've been here. They've done that. Excuse me. This is on you. LeBron gets what he wants in Cleveland. You got what you wanted. All right? This is on you. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear the different narrative. You got enough.
He's leading.
You got
He's
enough.
doing what you're asking him to do. He's doing exactly what you're asking him to do.
Okay,
He's getting
then
his
we'll
troops
see.
in shape.
Let's make sure of that. So, in other words, if they don't get it done, Max, you're going to be sitting here and you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to say, well, LeBron did his job. LeBron did his job. That's what you're going to say, right?
Did he not? Is he not doing his job?
I thought he had multiple jobs. I thought you said he had multiple jobs.
What I'm saying is if Isaiah gets back as most of himself, the Cavs will get out of the East.
LeBron
and if he doesn't, they will
LeBron is the
not.
greatest in the world. LeBron is the greatest in the world.
That's right.
But your apologies are disgusting. The fact of the matter is enough's enough. You're too many narratives. No.
You are conflating LeBron James, the player, with LeBron James, the GM.
I'm not criticizing a player. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not criticizing the player.
LeBron James,
I'm saying he's a leader. He's a leader. Well, listen, why you got these problems? You got these problems because Kyrie left, because Kyrie's balling, because Kyrie didn't want to play with you. That's on him, too.
No, you got these problems because Isaiah had a bad hip they didn't know about. That's why you got these problems. If Isaiah's hip was okay, the Cavs would be winning.
My ear's not okay right now, but that was entertaining, gentlemen. They have the Mavs coming up next.